Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to episode number 15 of Constructing Los Dangeles, Season 2. How's everybody doing? I'm back on the city today, ready to continue to build. And guys, last episode was a 10-minute post-com episode, and I was working here on this brand new commercial building, small strip mall, whatever you want to call it. It's going to contain 3 different businesses in it. So, you know, I guess kind of moderately inspired by this strip mall over here, which I think this one is really nice. So kind of took, what I started over here, and then basically just, took some of those ideas, mainly on the corners here. You can kind of see that those are pretty similar, and built another building here. So as of right now, my plan is to have 3 businesses inside of this particular building. I'm not sure what those businesses are going to be yet. And I'm actually not going to work on this building this episode, but the exterior of it is complete. Besides like little detailing, like adding dumpsters and maybe some graffiti and other small things like that. And of course the logos on the front as well. I also might add some extra detailing to the roof. As of right now, I have a couple of those like air conditioning radiator units or whatever you want to call them on the roof. Same as over here. The texture for those right now is going to be incomplete. I want to actually switch these back to what they were, the chiseled quartz blocks, because I kind of just, for the longest time, I basically just used those for that purpose, and I think they should stay like that. So probably get those switched back, as well as the rails. Maybe swap out that rail design, which is a great design for certain things, but for this, it's probably not the best. So I'll probably get that switched out, because those are, regular rails are the only ones that can curve, so those are really the only viable options for those, which I need to make sure that I keep in mind. But yeah, I'm not going to work on the interior of this today. All the wall coloring, being like this, dark gray, it's not going to stay like this. Obviously, they're going to be, better colors put in at a later point, but as of right now, it's just kind of just a filler block. But what I actually want to work on for today's episode is the end of the pier. So during my live stream a couple weeks ago, I started to expand the pier. I took it out about 15 to 20 blocks further than it was previously. I think the actual line of where it stopped was right around where I'm standing here, where I'm flying here. So everything to my right is brand new stuff that is extended territory of LD. And today, I want to actually try to build some sort of Tiki bar, some sort of, Jersey Shore inspired build around here, since that's kind of where I'm from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here and just build some sort of building. It's going to be kind of like an L-shaped building. I want to have like an indoor area over here, a bar area, and then kind of like an outdoor pavilion over here. And then everything else that's going to shape this space is just going to be like random stand-up tables, and I'll have some decorations and things like that. One thing I did notice, actually, if I fly down here, there's a bunch of just random anvils underwater. This was a mistake from my live stream. I totally didn't even think about this, but I'm actually going to get rid of these right now, because I don't want them just sitting down there for the rest of time. But speaking of anvils, there's a new texture in City Advance that I forgot to mention last episode, and that's white anvils. These are actually the slightly damaged anvils, which I think is pretty cool. Having a white version of the anvil, I think it does have some value. I think that's definitely going to be better than, like, let's say, upside down quartz stairs for railings. I'll give you guys a quick little example here. So let me just look up some quartz stairs. Let's just say for argument's sake, okay? This is what I used to do for railings when I wanted them to be white. I think the thing on the right there is a lot better. So that's what I'm going to be using from now on for railings. I'll use regular anvils for certain builds, and then white anvils for, ones that fit that particular theme. But let's go ahead and get started with some building. I'm going to use these blocks here. I have actually these, what are these blocks? Light blue stained glass. I was going to say cyan for a second, but I think those are ice textured. But these are really cool. I like these blocks a lot. I want to definitely use those in some way, because I feel like they're kind of oceanic, and that's like the theme I'm going for this build. So I'm gonna leave about 3 spots there, and I'm gonna go like 1 block away from the railings. I'm going to place a green block, a light blue block, and then I'm going to do, whoops, I didn't want to set that. I'm going to do like pillars like that. So it's going to be kind of like 3 different colors. And hopefully this will turn out good. I'm going to go about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks away. And place another one of these pillars. Okay, and let me just take a step back here and see how much space that gives me. So that's going to be our indoor area. I think that's enough space, so we'll go with that. And then the next thing I want to do, let's see, we want to make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make this 7 blocks tall. Going to take this across 1 block underneath. We're using some cyan wool here, which is always a good block. It's never let me down before. Okay, so we're going to take this across here 3 blocks. And then what I think I'm going to do is actually add a little bit of a accent of wood. Because, you know, similar to what we did with like that surf shop over here. I kind of used a combination of like oceanic colors with a mix of like wood. So it kind of looks like, I don't know, driftwood or something like that. I want to actually build one of these things as well. So I'm going to have one of those over there kind of at the entrance. But I'm going to be heavily inspired by this thing right here. Since it's a pretty cool theme, this particular build. So I'm going to be inspired by that for sure. And this should be pretty interesting to see what I can come up with here today. Because I actually don't really have an idea, like a sound idea for this. My really just only thought here is that I kind of have the colors that I want figured out, and everything else hopefully will just fall into place after that. I will say this 11 blocks might be a little bit too much, so I might actually trim this a little bit and make it 9 blocks instead, because it seems like it's going to be sticking out a little bit too far here, and that is probably taking up a little bit too much space. Okay, so let's go ahead and do green and blue. Okay. And then underneath of here, I want to place some windows. So I have a couple of options. I can use these styles of windows right here. You know, obviously this is a good option. But I also really kind of want to use these light blue windows. And I honestly think I might go with these, because this could potentially inspire like a pretty cool theme. So I'm going to just try this out. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try it out, okay? Like that one song from Black Ops 2. Alright. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to grab some spruce stairs. Let's see. Let's get the spruce stairs out in here. Get rid of the white anvils for now. I don't think I'm going to use those. And I didn't replace them. I hate when that happens, when you like click into it, but it like doesn't work. You have to like make sure that you give it a second to like register for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to have these go across like that. I'm trying to decide if I want this to extend out any further than what we have already. Something like that is good though. And then also I want to grab some spruce fences as well, and just have some fences kind of just go up like this. Might actually have those connect through kind of like that, and have one in the middle. I don't know if that's gonna change this shape. Maybe I can do something like this, 1 block out in front. That way it kind of covers up that theme a little bit. That's not too bad. Is this 4 blocks here or 3? Okay, that's 3 blocks. I'm actually going to grab some oak wood and place those down. So guys, while I'm getting this initial design figured out, I do want to say that I have a question of the day to answer in this video. That kind of looks like some sort of like derpy duck, like a really wide-faced derpy duck. Those look like eyes like so much. I don't know if I can actually leave it like that. It kind of looks like a what's his name from that show Phineas and Ferb, like the platypus. If he got like his face squished up against a wall, that's what it looks like. I don't know if I can do that just because that looks, I literally cannot unsee that now. Literally looks like a face. Anyway, but I do have a question of the day to answer for today's video, so I'm going to get to that in just a minute or two here. I'm just going to get this initial design figured out. You guys know how I do it. I always end up just kind of mumbling to myself for the first 10 minutes of the video usually when I'm building something new, trying to make sense of it, and then I end up getting to the questions. So I'll be doing the same thing today. So I have like that right there on that corner, and so far as block choice, I think this is pretty cool. But this is going to be some sort of indoor area, So what I think I'm going to do next is, I don't know if I want to make this like 3 blocks out like that, and have like, I want to have like windows just like all over this thing. Like most of the walls are going to be windows in almost every scenario, but I could do something like that and then start the windows back up, like so, and have this run all the way down. I'm thinking about the other side. So let's just say there's going to be another pillar here, another pillar here. How many blocks in between is this going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's make this 9, because I believe it's 9 over here as well since I changed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All right, so we're going to have that as the same distance. So it's going to be an L-shaped. And so that means that this pillar is going to run straight across right through here. And it should connect to right there. So this is going to go up. Let's add a pillar over here to kind of plan ahead on this. This is going to run across and connect to there. And have this run all the way down. And we'll kind of just fill this in. I always love the noise that it makes when you place wool. I remember back when I first started playing Minecraft, I always used to like want to find out like what every block's noise was when you place it down. I don't know. I swear I did some of the noobiest things in Minecraft when it first came out. Like I still do really newbie stuff. Like I'm screwing world edit up and things like that. But you know, the number one. I've told this many times before, and Tyler still laughs at me for it. The number one noob thing that I did when I first started playing Minecraft back in 2012 was, honestly, I even like kind of hate to admit this, but I didn't realize that you could exit the inventory when you were smelting things in a furnace. So let's say, for example, I put 3 coal into a furnace and 20 pieces of sand. I used to sit with like looking at the sand smell. I didn't know that you could actually like, you know, exit out and it would still work. I don't know why I didn't put that together in my brain, but sometimes when you don't know what's going on, and I had no idea what was going on when I first started playing Minecraft Survival back on Xbox when it first came out, you know, that kind of stuff happens. But it was still a funny memory. I'm actually gonna not place this wood right here. I'm actually gonna take this this glass and have it go actually all the way down to the ground level here. And then what I'm gonna do is actually grab some panes. And here's our pane set. I'm going to go ahead and grab some light blue panes here. I'm going to replace the fences for now. And about, let's say, 2 blocks in, I'm going to make myself a little sliding door. Not supposed to be kind of more modern, more as just, it's, you know, it's one of those sliding doors that you would find at a beach more than anything else. Alright, so we have, and that's kind of like what would be the entrance to like the interior space of this area. So this is good so far. This build is going to be, I know it looks kind of basic right now, but I'm going to add a lot of detail to it. I'm going to give it a very oceanic theme. Like I'm going to put like vines and things like that up here. Like my plan was to take like some like leaves and kind of just like do this. So it kind of looks like a seaweed design, not like vine, or not like you know, vines on a house or anything like that. Like some houses have vines, but like it's kind of like a seaweed theme. I was gonna do something like that, and then on the roof, I was gonna do like 1 block of cyan, kind of wrapping around the whole thing on the interior of this wood. And then I was actually going to have like some sort of like glass ceiling. I want to have a glass ceiling. It might be of white glass. I honestly might use the cyan glass. I don't know, as I haven't really decided yet. Honestly, the cyan glass is probably the thing I'm most undecided about. I love how you can see the Beacon Industries tower from a distance. So cool. Anyway, so yeah, let me add another one of these doors here. I'm actually going to grab this block here. Let's go 2 blocks over from here, break this open 3 blocks, and place another door right there. So we have 2 doors that opens up into this area. And I'm actually going to make this 2 blocks of panes instead of 3, so it's a 3x2. Inside of here, I'm actually going to take this across like so. We can actually break this. I'm going to have multiple levels to this. So the second part here is going to be a little bit taller. And I want to have like a sign on the top that says something. I'm not sure what I'm going to name this place yet. I might just name it the Tiki Bar, honestly, because that's like a really cool name. I don't know why. I just like saying it. It's kind of like a catchy little thing. Alright, so let's see. let me look at the white glass here. I don't know. That's glowstone. That's glowstone. Let's look at the white. That's HI. I'm really struggling now. All right, white stained glass. Let's take a look. Is this block going to be too bright for the ceiling or too white? I don't know. I think it actually could look pretty good. I was thinking about doing something along these lines, okay? I was going to have like another layer of stairs kind of wrapping the interior of this just above, or I mean, I guess kind of just next to those cyan blocks I just placed. So I'm going to place these stairs down real quick. And I am not good at placing stairs on PC Minecraft. That is just something that, for as long as I've been playing this now, it's been several months since I've converted CLD over. I still am not very good at placing blocks sideways, like side to side placing. It's just a flying mechanic. After playing so much console, the flying mechanic is just so weird in this game. Alright, so I'm going to take this across here. And I don't know if this is going to work. This is my first try on this. Might have to modify this idea a little bit, but we'll just have to wait and see. Couple more things. I am going to get to the question of the day here in a second, but a couple more things I want to talk about. I believe the update for Xbox Minecraft is coming out tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. It's going to be like the second half of 1.9 and 1.10, so we get like the elytras and things like that, which is very cool. I think that looks pretty good for now in terms of the ceiling design. Might make some slight changes to it at some point, but that's pretty good. I like that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that that update. I'm looking forward to playing some console Minecraft again. It's been a while since we've had an update, so I'm very, very excited for that. I'm going to be playing some survival. I'm hoping to start a new survival series actually here within the next couple of days. By the way, guys, I'm done with school now, so I'm officially, well, not officially, but I'm done with my last semester of college. So after the new year's over, I'm going to go and pick up my diploma and be an official college graduate, which is going to be pretty surreal. So finally done with college, and it's off into the big bad real world now. So we'll see what happens, but that's just something. I finally got that finished up, so I'm ready to make a lot of videos, which is cool. But while I'm doing this, guys, I'm going to get to this question of the day since we're already like 20 minutes into the video. So let's go ahead and answer it right now. And our question of the day comes from WeGun, and the question is, if you weren't building Los Dangeles, what do you think would be your main series? Much love, Dan. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support, and thank you for that question. This is an interesting question because I always like look through the questions and I try to, like, you know, obviously I'm gonna pre-screen the questions and, you know, try to think of an answer before I actually, you know, read it on the video. But this was one of those questions where I was like, damn, I actually don't even know like what I would say. It kind of made me think for a second. I love questions like that. So, you know, if, let's just say in theory, guys, we'll play with this question a little bit. Let's just say in theory, actually I'm gonna make this back just completely a glass wall. Let's just say in theory, guys, that Los Dangeles never existed, okay? First off, I want to say a couple of things because this would affect my channel severely, I feel like. I just want to say a couple things. One, my channel would not be as popular as it is today. I don't think it would be. You know, who knows? Maybe I could have done something different. I could have done maybe GTA or something like that, and you know, still been able to grow a channel. But Los Angeles was the key cog in my channel growing, and you know, I have to consider that when answering this question because you know, we have other series like Survival Island, which have been super fun and pretty popular over the last couple of years. So would that be my main series, or would I be starting a completely new series that I maybe have never done before? Like, I'm doing the Fantasy Village right now. You know, maybe I would have done that, you know, back at the start, and that would have been my main series. Maybe the Castle series would have been more popular if the Los Angeles videos didn't exist. You know, these are questions that are so hypothetical that's so tough to answer, but it really does. It is actually really interesting to me. I feel like what would happen, though, to answer your question straight up, I feel like what would end up happening would be I would probably have just done Survival Island and just continued Let's Builds, and I probably wouldn't have a main city Let's Build series. Although, you know, it really just, I don't see myself ever not doing it, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where, you know, my channel without a city Let's Build, it just doesn't seem right, you know, so it's kind of hard to think about it. But I would say there would probably be some other series that I'm just not thinking of right now, that I never thought of it, but because of Los Angeles not existing, I might have thought of it. So it's a very, very interesting question that it's tough for me to answer. It really is. But it's a really cool question. So thank you, WeGun, for that question. You guys can leave your question of the days in the comment section below. I'd appreciate it. I've been actually taking the last couple of questions here from a CLD video a couple weeks ago, but I was still reading the comments on last video, and I think I saved one question from that video. So I'll be stockpiling questions, so don't hesitate to place your questions in any comment section, you know, on the future CLD videos, because I'll be kind of checking all of them for potentially awesome questions. Because, you know, if it's an awesome question, it's going to get answered. Simple as that. If it's a question I really like, it's going to get answered. I'm trying to avoid like repeat questions for this season of CLD question of the day. So we'll be trying to answer some really cool and unique questions if I can. But anyway, guys, continuing on here with the build, I don't know what I'm doing over here. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of like messing around with this design over here, just trying some things. This is going to be the pavilion area, right? So it's going to be not encased with ice. I almost just, wait, no, not encased with glass. I almost just said, wow, I actually screwed that up. I was like thinking, don't say ice, Dan, don't say ice, and I still said ice. I really messed it up. I just couldn't hold back. But this is going to run actually all the way back here and connect across right here to there. There we go, boom. So that's good. And this is going to go across, and I think I'm going to place some slabs here. But just finishing what I was saying about the new update coming out, I think it comes out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure 4J, and they released the change log today. Things like elytras have been added. If it does come out tomorrow, which I believe it's going to, then I will, you know, I'm going to make an overview video like I always do for the updates for you guys. Just one video, all the update news you need. I'm looking at this right now, and I'm really liking this. But I want to figure out where I'm going to put this bar area. I think I'm going to do it right here, and I might extend this out a little bit. But that might be a challenge for another episode here. Let me see. This is 2 blocks away. I'm going to place this 2 blocks here, and take this straight up and through. Straight up and through. And we're going to connect it to right here. And then this is going to go across actually back here. But yeah, this is pretty good so far. I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know. Once I add everything to this, though, I think it's going to be cool, because there's going to be like, I'm going to add like little palm trees. I'm going to add these standing tables out here. You know, a bunch of different things. I'm going to add maybe some torches and stuff like that, so it really feels like kind of like a tiki bar. It might even be cool at like nighttime. Obviously, it's going to be kind of like a nightlife atmosphere kind of idea. But like, it's just cool. It's like a little restaurant bar area at the end of the pier. I already think it looks pretty good, despite, you know, just barely starting it. So, just going to place a couple more pillars here. I'm going to do like one more pillar right over here. Place this. Place the blocks that I need. Of course, we'll have this go up to right here. And then I believe I'm going to have this go a little bit taller, maybe. Go like 1 block past. I don't know. I'm not sure about that part yet. It might create some nice, you know, spacing on this. I just don't know yet. But I'm going to place like another block here and another block here. So that makes it 3 blocks away, 4 blocks away, and 3 blocks away. So that kind of just gradually makes the gap between each pillar a little bit larger, which I think is good. So I'm going to do those actually the 1 block lower than the first 2 that I placed on this side. Kind of how we did it over here, where those are a little bit lower. I think that's good. And I think that's a good place to kind of finish up this part of the video. So basically, this area here is not going to be encased with the glass. There's going to be a bar area, I think, like right here. I'm probably going to end up breaking this and placing the bar here. And then there's just going to be a bunch of tables out here, and also tables on the inside as well. I might make this like a restaurant bar, so this could be some, you know, sit-down seating in here, possibly. Might have to make it a little bit larger for that, but it's pretty cool. I think it looks good. This is I'm pretty happy with this for kind of just like a first episode, building off the top of my head. You know, just on a very vague design that I didn't really develop too much besides this. So it's pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Dangeles. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If the update does come out tomorrow, you'll see some videos from me on that. And be sure to leave a like rating, guys, if you did enjoy the video. I would really appreciate that. And guys, it's been Dangeles. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.